שיעור in Gemara Baba Mציעא, Perek HaSeiches האומנין, Daf Ayin Tes Amud Aleph on the bottom, about 4 lines from the bottom. The Sugיא of Sfina Zu and Sfina Stam, Yain Ze, Yain Stam. Zog De'ele Gemara, Tanu Rabbanon. We learned in a Bryce. The case is a Seiches Sfina, somebody rented a boat, V'tova lo b'chatzi haderech, and he rented a boat in order to carry wine in it. V'tova lo b'chatzi haderech, and the boat sank in the middle of the way. And now the discussion is not regarding the boat or regarding the wine. The discussion of the Gemara is regarding the payment of the rent. If he paid, does he have to pay? If he paid, does he get his money back? And if he didn't pay, does he have to pay? So Rab Nosan Oimer, Im Nosan, if he gave the rent, Lo yitol is not taking anything back. V'im lo inosan, if he didn't give yet the rent, Lo yiten is not giving the money, which means the money stays where it is. Rashi, Im nosan es השוכר, if he paid the entire payment, Im nosan es השוכר, if he gave the payment, vafilu kulo, vafilu even the whole thing, Lo yitol. And Rashi gives us a little bit of opening to the explanation of the Gemara. The Gemara explains later that Toiveya, that the one who demands, I mean, there could be two people who demand. If he paid, so the demand is the owner of the wine, and if he didn't pay, the demander, the one that demands, is the owner of the boat. Yoda la techtoino, he's going to lose. Back to the Gemara. Frag de'eleke Gemara, Eichidami, what is the exact case of Rab Nosan? Now we have to give a little bit of introduction. The introduction is, we have over here an expression, the Gemara, Sfino Stam, Sfino Zu, Yain Stam, Yain Ze, which means the following. Sfino Stam means that the owner of the boat, when he started the deal, he told the renter, I'm renting to you any boat. My commitment, it's not for a specific boat. I committed for many boats. And Sfino Zu, that means I'm commanding to carry out the deal with this boat. Later on, we're going to see what's the difference. Yain Ze and Yain Stam is the same thing. Yain Stam means the owner of the wine said, I will bring any wine to the boat. He was not committing to specific wine. And Yain Ze, it means he was committed that he's going to take this wine to his destination. Now we're going to start the Gemara. Frag de'eleke Gemara, Eichidami. What are we talking about? What is the exact case of Rab Nosan? If you're going to try to say, B'sfino Zu v'yain Stam, which means that the owner of the boat says, I'm committing to take you with this boat. The owner of the wine says, I'm bringing any wine to take with you. So that cannot be the case of the Bryce. Why? Im Nosan, if he already paid the rent, why shouldn't he take it back? He should take it back. Why? Namely, the owner of the wine can say to the owner of the boat, Avli Sfino, so give me this boat that drowned, because your commitment is from this boat. And the Hano, my sinochamra, and I will bring any wine. And since I'm able to continue the deal, because I can still bring wine for you to take, so my commitment is still valid, and you cannot because you both drowned, therefore, pay me back my money. Rashi. Now Rashi has a little bit of a different gears in the Gemara, and the words are like this. Im nosan lo yitoil. If he already gave, shouldn't he take it back? Bitmio. We have to read it to that expression, with a question expression. V'aloitai nasatoiveya, isn't it the claim of the one that demands the money, which is in this case the owner of the wine? Bori v'chazoko, it's healthier and stronger. Mitayna sanidba, from the claim of the one who's being demanded, which is the owner of the boat, the Omalei, because the owner of the wine says to the owner of the boat, Avli aus finoso gufo, bring me that boat itself that drowned. Why? The oam reklis finozu, because you committed to that particular boat. Ve'ano ma'isino kano chamro, and I will bring any wine. Ve'oilich lemokem shitneisi, you have to add a yud in the Rashi. And I will take to the place where we made up. There are no yain stam amri. Since I said yain stam, v'kiven the balayain yochel ashlim tnoi, and since the owner of the wine is able to fulfill his condition, chayev asap and lamid lo yisfino. So the owner of the boat is obligated to give him another boat, and since he can't, he has to give him back his money. Back to the Gemara. Hello. And if you're going to try to say, we have tried another case. The Sfinos stam v'yain zeh, that the owner of the boat said, I'm renting to you any boat. And the owner of the wine says, I'm bringing this particular wine. This also cannot be the case of the bride, so why not? Im lo inosan, if he didn't pay yet, amai lo yitein, why shouldn't he pay? He should pay. Nei melei, the owner of the boat should say to the owner of the wine this time, Avli au chamro, you have to give me that wine that drowned. Ve'ano ma'isino sfinos, and I can bring any boat. And since I'm able to continue the deal because I can stand on my commitment and bring you any boat, and you cannot, so pay me. Rashi, Nei melei avli au chamro, Gufei, give me that wine that drowned. Ve'ano ma'isino sfinos achris, and I'm able to bring any other boat. Since the owner of the boat is able to continue the deal and to bring another boat, and the owner of the wine is holding back, therefore Yishalem kol השוכר, should pay the whole entire amount of money. Back to the Gemara. The only way we can find the exact case of Rab Nosson, בספינה זו ויין זה. They both committed for a particular wine and boat, and since they're not able to continue the deal, therefore the money stays where it is. Now the Gemara is adding another case. Aval besfino stam v'yain stam. The boat did not commit to a particular boat and wine. Choilkim. We are dividing the money, which means that if he gave already the full amount of rent, he gets back a half, and if he didn't pay, he pays a half. Rashi. And Rashi is going to bring a little bit an extra case. Elo beyain ze v'sfino zu, v'loi beyad ze v'ze la'ashlim, and no one is able to continue the deal. Yilkach, therefore, yad toivei ala techtoino. Whoever demands, he loses. The other person will tell him, I'm not holding back. From whenever you're going to bring your part, I will do my part. And since they can't, it's choilkim. Says Rashi, explain what is choilkim. Im kibel, if the owner of the boat already received the money, he has to pay back the half. Ve'im lo inosan. And if he didn't give, he has to pay a half. Why? Sharei beyad shneim la'ashlim. They both are able, theoretically, to continue the deal. Now the Rashi is adding a little bit on next to it. If the one who's being demanded will hold back from giving it a half, so he has a choice. He has no, so he has a choice. Either bring a boat or pay. That's it.